sessions and so much of mental exercise that we've done so far, there's only one place that I would go back and relax to, and that's where Goa is. Anybody who's traveled to Goa this year? Anyone? That's all? Any guesses how many people have traveled to Goa this year in the first 6 months of this year? Any guesses? Please, sir. Any guesses on how many people have traveled to Goa this year as tourists? Any guesses? In the only first 6 months. It will be there very soon. This year alone, right from Jan, I'm talking about calendar year, Jan till June, nearly 40 lakh tourists went to Goa. This figure is only moving, or rather I would say, literally leaps and bounces में grow कर रहे हैं. जिस तरह everybody's favorite location is ending up to be in Goa. Everybody is investing in Goa. Everybody wants to go at least once in a year to this place, if not more. This year, it is expected to reach anywhere close to 1 lakh by, 2023. The numbers are not out yet, but it's nearly about 1 lakh of people have actually traveled. Not 1 lakh. About 1 crore of people have actually traveled to Goa this year. That's the kind of number, and that's the kind of, and I think it's, if I'm not wrong, between the last year and this year, it's almost like 30% more people have traveled to Goa. That's the kind of place that we're talking about today. And I think it's very humbling to just bring you, or, when हमने जब ये project launch किया था in Goa, 750 families actually flew into Goa to participate in the launch of this project. Has anybody participated in the launch of this project? Anyone? Yeah, you did? Super. I'm sure you would know, or you would have experienced what I'm talking about. 750 families actually flew into Goa only for this event when the markets were not doing that great, and we ended up selling 700 se zyada units on that particular night when we launched this. Well, maths thoda hila hua lag raha hai, because 150 families came from Goa itself. So we were around 700 and some change that we sold in Goa on the day of the launch. That was the attraction for this project, and it continues to be a great place. The vacation homes are becoming, really something to look forward to. Everybody today wants to have at least one home, one vacation home, because I think हम लोग बहुत सारी दिमाग और बहुत सारा स्ट्रेस मार लेते हैं throughout the year. एक साल में एक बार तो कम से कम ऐसी जगह जानी चाहिए जहाँ पे we should. And Goa is turning out to be one of those places. It is one of the most sought after. Interestingly, some data which came out again, and that's how I'm emphasizing on this. I think one of the travel companies had done this research. Goa is the 11th best tourist location in the world. 11th best, and that's the only one in the top 15 from India. That's the kind of place it is, and these are data that you can look out for. It's all there on the net. So that's how this, Goa ka jo charm hai, that is actually picking up even more. So also from the launch that we did, which I was mentioning earlier, is launch mein there were Delhi was the second highest. Conversions came from Delhi as the second highest. The first was Mumbai, and I think there's no guesses on that because Mumbai is so close. हर कोई वहाँ पे हर हफ्ते रुक के चला जाता है. But Delhi was the close second. I think Mumbai we had sold about 35%, and Delhi was close to around 28-29%. That high it was in terms of the number of sales that we did on that day. So I think it's only apt to bring that product back. I think हम लोगों ने, we wanted to the whole idea of Aaj to catch up with you all is to bring this product back to you, and a lot of people who have not participated, आपने जिन्होंने launch में participate नहीं किया, I think there's a huge opportunity that is sitting out there, and we want all of you to participate because it's a wonderful place where people are looking to invest. हर कोई यहाँ पे invest करने को चाह रहा है. So let me just take you through the project. We'll just go through a quick rundown of the project itself in terms of क्या है, कहाँ है, what is it that is great about this project, and like Chandni mentioned, I was part of that who actually conceptualized this project when we launched it. So I think it is by far one of the best projects that we have, and when we go over each of them, एक amenity आपको दिखेगा where we have actually picked up, handpicked, so specific कि इस project में क्यों ना चाहिए. That's how it is. So can we just move on with the... Sorry. Okay. So just before project, just before we go on to the project, a quick snapshot of what we are. Yeah. So we're part of the Puravankara group. Provident is a part of the Puravankara group. We are a subsidiary, 100% subsidiary of Puravankara. So Puravankara was the inception happened in 1975, incorporation 1986, and we established the first office in UAE, and that was one of the first Indian real estate company जिन्होंने अपनी office set up की थी UAE में. Again, a great place where people invest back in India, because a lot of NRIs who are in the Middle East, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you, you're all champions in this. You would have seen कितने लोग वहाँ से invest कर रहे हैं. So in 1989 itself, we were the first to actually go and invest that office space in UAE. Okay, 1994, interesting story. Chairman of the company, Mr. Ravi Puravankara, he started off the business in Mumbai. Then he saw a huge potential in Bangalore. And Bangalore at that point in time was a complete pensioners or retirees paradise. And in that case, all the houses जो भी आप वहाँ पे देखोगे सारे के सारे बंगलो थे. वहाँ पे कोई भी ऐसा चीज नहीं था जिसमें there will be multi-story या फिर एक बिल्डिंग में चार वाले भी. I mean, it was all, everything was single floor bungalows which was there. At that time, Chairman, when he moved to Bangalore, he actually said, I think this is a place where we will see a whole lot of this community living which will start. And that's when he started off with his first project, which was Purva Park, which had 180 apartments. And I think everybody or whoever looked up or whoever saw this thing coming, everybody really had a smirk in their face saying कि Bombay से आया है, पता नहीं क्या. And I think that was just the beginning, and what we know today is how Bangalore moved. So that's the kind of vision Mr. Puravankara had, and he not only just brought in a people community into Bangalore, but he started off with, his belief was कि घर अगर देना ना उसे चार दीवारी से देख के मजा नहीं है, उससे ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए. तो बाहर, as in outside the home, outside the apartment, what kind of things और क्या lifestyle होनी चाहिए. So at that point in time itself, where there was hardly any amenities as such, this project was loaded with parks and gardens and every other amenities that you got. At that point in time, I think it was really pioneering at that time. The first company to have the FDI in real estate. Then we got listed in 2007. 2008 is when Provident was launched or incorporated. Then another company which was born within the Puravankara group or the subsidiary was the Stalwart. It's the construction company. It competes with every other, चाहे वो L&T हो, Tata Construction हो, you name JMC हो, हर किसी के साथ compete करता है on equal terms, and they don't win any of the projects of Puravankara or Provident just because it's part of the company. They fight equally. They pitch for every project that is being done. So it's at par, and they have already won a whole lot of projects, major projects, even from Metro in various places even airports and all where the construction are there, and majority of that of Starworth is that they are into this construction through precast technologies as well. So precast के बहुत सारे factories भी what they have set up only to cater to a large scale construction plus the home construction. Okay, so international footprint was expanded in 2012, where we went to Sri Lanka, where we still have a property there. Okay, then 2015 we expanded further. We were pretty much between Bangalore, Chennai. We moved into Hyderabad, and we moved into the west as well, which was Mumbai, Pune, Goa in 2015. The precast construction. Now precast construction जो आप देखोगे जो bridges में और वगैरह में बनते हैं, that was first actually done for a project in Bangalore, which is named Provident Sunworth. That was the first residential project जिसमें precast use किया गया था, and that was done by L&T. L&T was constructing that project for us. So that's where one of the highest number of apartments. It's in the homes which was built under the precast technology that was done. Then we launched World Home Collections and BlueNext. World Home Collections is a notch higher than the luxury projects under the Puravankara brand. Yeah, and BlueNext is a very specific smart home technology which was again brought into Puravankara projects, and it was completely designed only for Puravankara as a company itself. Okay, this one I'm not sure if you've heard of. In 2020, we launched a complete project under one platform, which is bookmyhomenow.com. This is an online platform, pretty much like an e-com platform, and I think we were the first to bring it to the market. And we sold one project, almost like 80% of the project. During the COVID, we sold through this platform. Yeah, because March May COVID hit in 2020. June May we brought in a project on this platform, and out of 220 units that we brought in, almost 183 units were actually sold only on this platform. So on this, you can actually go up to doing a booking online, which is basically your first booking amount to be paid, and then the following payments would come in later through other modes. So that's another great thing that we had done first in the book. Then Provident was launched in 2021. This again, if you look at the growth of a whole lot of these plotted development, and that's not new to you all as well, you've seen किस तरह plotted development of branded companies have really sprung all over the country, up north, down south, everywhere. Actually, this is one of the best assets that are selling today. Yeah. So we started off in 2020 when we brought the first project, which was Woodfield. After that success, I think more or less a whole lot of people actually joined the bandwagon, and I think we've just seen how much we've brought in. So Purva Land was a brand which was born in 2021, and all the properties which are plotted development under the Puravankara group is branded under the Purva Land. Provident, we changed the logo, the complete positioning was changed. That happened in 2022, where our only or our what we truly believe in is more for sure. तो हम जो भी देते हैं, if you look at any of our projects, the customer के लिए सिर्फ यही चीज़ है कि it's guaranteed कि we've given more. जितना expectation है उससे भी ज़्यादा is what we try to do. That is what our key objective, and that is what we are striving for. Okay. One of the very interesting things, दो projects launched हुए 2023 में. One is Ecopolitan and one is Provident Landscape. Both these projects have a very unique launch story. Again, Ecopolitan is a nature first, so complete sustainable project. बहुत सारी sustainability aspect इसमें डाली गई है. A minimum of 1 tree per family it will be planted in any of the projects that Provident makes, and this is where it started off from. Provident Ecopolitan is the first project where we promised, and we will ensure that every project going forward will be that. And there are other sustainability aspects and pillars which we can go through another